What's up, ladies and gentlemen? I'm James Williams, the one and only Stalking ambassador. I'm back. And as I'm going through the news today, looking for lizard news, I bump into something. And I'm sitting there saying to myself, why in the hell would this be all over the news? What would make this be newsworthy to where it's trending on Google? And I'm like, So let me break it down for y'all. We know this thing on the ambassador be giving y'all G14 classified information. I done told y'all a lot of the stuff that people be quote unquote thinking is mystery is laid out in the public's eye, but there's ways that things are communicated, especially when it comes to like monsters and spooky and scary things. But you gotta see what's there. It's almost like you gotta have the right kind of glasses to put on the right glasses, and you can see what the hell is out there in these streets. And so I'm gonna throw a dog a bone in terms of this one. Everybody wanna know how you find various cryptid creatures, things of mystery, of lore, things that, sinuses, things that nobody else seem to understand where they come from and where they go. Understand the number one rule, and hopefully I can put a number one rule here. When it comes to the public being in danger, it has to be communicated, but it's not communicated in the way in which you think it is. So for example, you may see them say, oh, there's a wild bear on the loose, or there's a pack of wild dogs. Or in the case of an alien abduction, there were bright lights seen over this neighborhood. It's not really to communicate it to you, it's to communicate it to other agencies. So the other agencies pick up the news and they say, oh, okay, they got something going on over here. But you can always tell by the response. So I'm sitting there looking in the news and I see this. Let me see if I can share this with you. Share. This ain't gonna be long because I got other stuff I need to do today. Officials warn of possible alligator sighting inside Kensington Metropark. Right, then you go, it's a short blurb. Guests and residents near Kensington Metropark are being warned of possible alligator sightings in Kent Lake. Signage posted around the lake warns visitors of the issue, advises guests not to approach a reptile. Instead, they're asked to call this number, blah, 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 blah. Y'all from there. Ain't no damn alligators supposed to be there. Ain't no alligators there. So the real question is, what's going on out here in these streets? Is somebody flushing an alligator down a toilet? Is that what happened? What's going on? But then you gotta look, and I want you to ask yourself a question. I'm gonna show you something. I want you to ask yourself a simple question. If you're from the South, anywhere around here, then you done known there to be alligators. Southeast, anywhere in the swamps, you know there's alligators. Okay, ask yourself this one question. I'll put myself on the screen because I need y'all to see me. Ask yourself this one simple question. If indeed this is an alligator there. Now, those of you who know what I'm talking about, with this general area is perceived to hold in half from literally from one side of Lake Michigan all the way to the other side of Lake Michigan, and the land in between those lakes, what's all in that area. The question is, and then they got the Finger Lakes not too far from this either, too. The question really boils down to, why you need all this for an alligator? Watch. If it's an alligator, why we need all this? Go on, play now.
But we begin tonight with fears of a 4-foot-long alligator on the loose at...
Did this broad just say a 4-foot-long alligator? The fears of a 4-foot-long alligator. Must start it from the beginning.
But we begin tonight with fears of a 4-foot-long alligator.
How damn stupid do these people think we are? You see what I'm saying? How damn dumb are we? The fears of a 4-foot-long alligator. This is why I was telling y'all, you got to listen to what people be saying. Now, I'm not professing to know exactly what's going on. I'm not going to tell you I know exactly what's going on. And quite frankly, I'm not going to dig anymore. I have my suspicions. I have my G14 classified information, and I actually have witnesses in that area that I can call and talk to. But quite frankly, I don't care as it pertains to this stuff anymore. But when I see it, I got to talk about it. So I'm going to run it by you again. Because what's most important is the mindset of hearing and understanding what's being said to you. This is how come we get in trouble as humanity, because we don't be listening to what people say to us. Listen again.
But we begin tonight with fears of a 4-foot-long alligator on the loose at Kensington Metropark. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. I'm Carolyn Clifford. Park officials are not 100% certain of the sighting, but they are not taking any chances for sure. They launched an all-out search of the lake tonight and want people to be on alert in case danger is lurking in the water. 7 News.
Now you tell me why.
Tonight, where the search is on.
You tell me for a moment, just for a split second. Come outside of yourself and think. Is that necessary for a damn alligator? All right, I can rewind it now. Is this necessary? All this necessary, really necessary for a damn alligator? Is that necessary for a damn alligator? That's a damn SWAT team truck back there. Right back there is a SWAT team truck. For an alligator? Oh, I'm boo-boo the fool. You boo-boo the fool. But I'm just going to let it play out so you can hear it.
Is lurking.
And they got helicopters for alligators.
In the water. 7 News Detroit reporter Brett Cast is in Milford Township tonight, where the search is on.
Although this alligator has not been confirmed, the situation is not being taken lightly. If you can see over my shoulder, way in the distance out there, there's some lights out there. Those are actually search boats, some of them with wraparound lighting that are searching well into the night. There was a drone overhead that was also shining a light on the lake, but so far, no gator has been found.
It's been 8 years since Travis Whitaker took his dad's old sailboat out on Kent Lake, but today's trip, a bit different than he remembered.
We're always having to be worried out here about logs and seaweed, but now we got alligators.
Signs posted all around the lake warned of a possible alligator sighting after a visitor reported seeing one. People walking by the signs wondered if it was a prank.
I was going, is this real or is this fake?
Mike Gold.
What you trying to tell me is all this for alligator? Now, none of these people
Oh yeah,
saw alligator.
keeping the dog away.
To be clear with you, nobody said they saw alligator.
And,
These park visitors didn't notice much, but the other side of the lake was a different story.
And this is the corner of the lake they've been focusing their search. You can see the law enforcement presence here, a unit. You can see the boats in the water. They've been circling this area. A chopper's also overhead, but right now nothing has been found.
That search continuing past dark with conservation officers shining lights along the shore. The extensive search included help from Milford Police, the Oakland County Sheriff's Office, DNR, and even the Detroit Zoo. In a statement here on Clinton Metroparks, said in part, quote, "Alligators are not native to Michigan, so if this sighting is real, it is most likely the result of someone releasing a pet alligator into the lake."
Anything's possible, right? You never know. But that's why we like to sail in Michigan and not in Florida. And we're in a sailboat. We don't have a motor to run away, so we got to hustle.
And right now, urging visitors to be cautious, keep your eyes out, and if you do see this alligator, do not approach and instead call Metroparks Police at 810-227-8910. At Kensington Metropark in Milford, I'm Brett Cast, 7 News Detroit.
Now, what I should do, but I ain't gonna do, what my Negro behind should do is call that number and say, bro, what y'all really looking for? Because ain't nobody that concerned about a 4-foot-long alligator. Extend your arm out, and the average distance from your fingertip to your elbow is about 2 feet. And probably from your elbow all the way up to your neck is 4 feet. You understand what I'm saying to you? You understand what this Think On the Ambassador is putting down. So it's a little bit more to it than this. Something else going on out there in them streets. The cover story is it's a damn 4-foot-long alligator. And it has to be a 4-foot-long alligator because what you gonna tell people there's a 15-foot-long alligator in the water? They'll be like, oh, I ain't never seen no alligator. And then you go get some people to just comment on it. And they add validity to it. But the real question is, what in the hell is going on And who in the hell or what in the hell are they searching for? Because they ain't searching for no damn 4-foot long alligator. Be right back. I want to figure out what DNR is. I'll be right back. Hold on. I'm pausing. So DNR is the Department of Natural Resources. I just wanted to make sure. I want to listen to who else he said was there. So I'm going to run it back. And again, I just saw that. I'm watching this the first time with you. This is not like I just been sitting here watching a video over and over again. But does it make any sense to you? Truthfully, does it make any sense to you? All this for a 4-foot long alligator? Don't make no damn sense to me. All that for a 4-foot long alligator. That's the point I'm making to you, man. Where did it go? Back to the damn thing?
But we begin tonight with fears of a 4-foot long alligator on.
So we established this says 4 foot. Let's go back.
Mike Gola
It's
just
the best bet.
even the boat launch
Head, the wreck has been found.
the sheriff's office, DNR, and even the Detroit Zoo. In a statement here on Clinton Metroparks, said in part, quote, alligators are not native to Michigan.
This area, a
Search continuing past dark with conservation officers shining lights along the shore. The extensive search included help from Milford Police, the Oakland County Sheriff's Office, DNR, and even the Detroit Zoo. In a statement here on Clinton Metroparks, said in part, quote, alligators are not native to Michigan. So if this sighting is real, it is most likely the result of someone releasing a pet alligator into the lake.
Listen, somebody tell me what's going on in Kensington Metropark. Somebody up there knows something. It ain't no damn alligator. I can tell you that much. That don't make no damn sense. For those people who say, oh, you're conspiracy theorists, listen, the problem that you have is you lack the inability to think logically. Like your brain is affected by words. You hear words, but you don't listen to what's being said. And then as those words come into your brain, you let the picture be painted that those words naturally paint. But anybody who actually listens to the words and then thinks about what's being said and the context of the words and the imagery presented, you clearly see that it doesn't make any damn sense. That's all I'm going to say. That's all the Stankonia ambassador is going to say. So what in the hell is really going on in this area? Now, for those of you who want to look deeper into it, I would suggest you go type in any cryptid sighting map. In fact, I guarantee you there is a cryptid directly associated with this area. And you go find out what cryptid is directly associated within a 500-mile radius of that area. And that is what is going on in that area. Point blank, period. And you can tell because they say officials say, sources say, a person called in. Sources, officials. Remember, we went through a very extensive time period where it started off where it was saying sources said this about this, sources said this, officials say this. And then it took maybe 6 months before those sources and officials came to the forefront. But the key words are officials, sources, what official, who, where, when, who they is, who their mama is. That's all I'm saying to you. And I understand, bro, when you really look at it, if you don't understand what I'm saying, you're not like us. That's all it is. You're not like